It took some time to just get the next review. I was busy doing a fair few things, but I just wanted to let you know I finally got to see what all the fuss about Disney Plus was about. Needless to say, I was quite surprised. The selection of films and TV on offer there even astounded to my expectations, and I was pleasantly surprised by what was on offer. Some of it I was even like, are they even allowed to put this on there? The Simpsons is a case in point. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because, Disney's known as a very family-friendly institution. They can't do anything that's offensive or harmful to children. Well, they have, an episode where Homer smokes a joint, and, they have the Simpsons movie on there where Bart shows his little cock, which we could have done without. But that was on there. And then Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you already know about, Jessica Rabbit and the sexual windows in that, and the occasional swearing in that film as well, and how scary Judge Doom's character was. And then, Black Cauldron and Hunchback of Notre Dame, and all the fabulous classics of my childhood, including Toy Story, and so many others, Monsters, Inc., and so many to name, including yours truly, like I said earlier on, Hunchback and Simpsons. Those were stuff that I grew up on when I was a young boy. So seeing those titles all on there made me very happy. I don't know whether I was to cry or not, but yeah, a little nostalgia trip got the best of me, I will say there. I mainly subscribed to the app, mainly for a free trial. I don't think I'll be having it for a very long time, mainly to see what it was all about. If you are interested, and I'm sure you are, because Disney has done many films that you probably remember from your childhood, and also they own the rights to Marvel and Lucasfilm, which are very popular franchises in and themselves, with Black Panther, Avengers, Sorry, it's the background noise. Avengers, Captain America, Ant-Man, Black Panther, and then, Lucasfilm, Star Wars, all that jazz. So there's plenty for everyone. You don't necessarily have to be a small kid to enjoy this. There's a lot for adults and teens and grandparents alike. I'd say give it a try. You might be surprised, even if Mom might be a little bit by the presence of The Simpsons and Who Framed Roger Rabbit and a few other entries on there. Now, with that being said, I went to the US to see what it was all about. Because it doesn't come out until very later in the United Kingdom. It's coming in fairly late. But the US, Canada, and the Netherlands all got it early for some reason. They got it on the 12th of November. Surprisingly. I think that was to their credit, but it also can extend the risk of piracy that will be abound because of it. I would prefer they just release it on a global scale at one time instead of, platform it like that. But they've done that with, with the Pixar films earlier on. I remember when I first saw Toy Story. That was the first film I ever saw. I did not see that in 95. I saw that in January, February 1996 when it first came out. I believe it was at UGC or Virgin Cinemas back in Hertfordshire. My mother and my father took me to go see. It was PG, not G like it is in the US. And it was the best experience I ever had. And it still tears me up to my eyes when I hear that song, You Got a Friend in Me. I'm going to try to keep my composure. But I'm very glad I tried to do this free trial of Disney+. I'm not going to go see it for Mandalorian. I'm not going to see it for anything else, but mostly for just nostalgic favorites. And also new stuff like they have Forky Asks Us Question from Pixar, where they have like small 3-5-minute episodes. The first one being, what is the money? With the Forky character from Toy Story 4 asks, questions about life and society itself in a sort of entertaining manner that appeals to small children. I saw it mainly because I love the Toy Story franchise and the movies. So it would be a natural fit for me to see something like this. Other than that, I hope to see what else they come with next. I know they're going to do a Pixar spin-off series of Monsters, Inc. known as Monsters at Work. I don't think it's going to be animated by Pixar. It's going to be animated by a French studio called Gloom. It's kind of like, MacGuff. The people who do Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pets. But we'll see how it turns out. I've had, certain skepticism with Pixar over recent years, but Incredibles 2 and Toy Story 4 brought me some level of respect for them again that I otherwise didn't give them with Coco, Good Dinosaur, Cars 3, Inside Out, Finding Dory, which Finding Dory was just terrible. I don't even want to talk about that movie. But there you have it. Feel free to keep up on my film reviews. I'm glad I went to see what Disney Plus was all about. I hope to see what HBO Max is all about as well when that comes out. As far as Apple TV Plus is concerned, forget it. It's not necessary. I don't even have an Apple phone. I got an Android. And Apple, and from the lineup, from what it looks like, it just looks... I could just use Netflix instead if I wanted to get my, my thrills with high art entertainment. Anyways, see you soon. Keep on watching.